A lot is being said today about the 6 Democratic veterans that got together and released a message to the armed forces. Before I get into anything they said or what KaroLYIN LeVitt has said about it or what Donald Trump's reaction is, let's focus in on what they actually said. So here's the video.
I'm Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly.
Representative Chris DeLuzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
And the intelligence community.
Who take risks each day
To keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military,
And intelligence community professionals.
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad.
But from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
Or our Constitution.
We know this is hard.
And that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
In the Army,
Our Navy,
The Air Force.
Your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up.
don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
I think we can all agree the message there was quite clear. When it comes to unlawful orders, you must disobey them. You have no reason to follow unlawful orders, which makes it quite interesting that KaroLYIN LeVitt was so desperate to misconstrue the message.
Nancy. Thanks, Caroline. This morning, President Trump accused 6 Democratic lawmakers of seditious behavior punishable by death. Just to be clear, does the president want to execute members of Congress?
No.
Sorry, did you just say no? He literally reposted a call for them to be hanged, but you're going to say no, he doesn't want them to be executed. Okay.
Let's be clear about what the president is responding to, because many in this room want to talk about the president's response, but not what brought the president to responding in this way. You have sitting members of the United States Congress who conspired together to orchestrate a video message to members of the United States military, to active duty service members, to members of the national security apparatus, encouraging them to defy the president's lawful orders.
Oh, hold up there, KaroLYIN. We just watched the video. They did not say disobey lawful orders. They very clearly said several times, disobey unlawful orders.
The sanctity of our military rests on the chain of command. And if that chain of command is broken, it can lead to people getting killed. It can lead to chaos. And that's what these members of Congress who swore an oath to abide by the Constitution are essentially encouraging. We have 1.3 active duty service members in this country. And if they hear this radical message from sitting members of Congress, that could inspire chaos, and it could incite violence, and it certainly could disrupt the chain of command.
Yeah, you're right, KaroLYIN. The chain of command in the armed forces is absolutely important, as is the ability to trust that your commander-in-chief is going to be handing down lawful orders so that way you can maintain an environment that's chaos-free and death-free. The only people sitting here suggesting that there should be some sort of dangerous, death-filled environment is you, saying soldiers don't have an obligation to disobey unlawful orders.
These 3 members of Congress, I will also add, knew exactly what they were doing. You look at Alyssa Slotkin. She's a former member of the CIA. Mark Kelly was a captain in the U.S. Navy. Maggie Goodlander was a naval officer, and notably, she is also the wife of Joe Biden's national security former advisor, Jake Sullivan. And so these members knew what they were doing. They were leading into their credentials as former members of our military, as veterans, as former members of the national security apparatus.
I find it absolutely hilarious that she would sit there with a straight face and try and use the phrases, they knew what they were doing, and they were leaning into their credentials like it's supposed to be some sort of detriment to their point. You're talking about a CIA officer, a Navy captain, and the wife of a former national security advisor. It sounds like a trio of people who know what the fuck they're talking about as far as disobeying unlawful orders.
Signal to people serving under this commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, that you can defy him and you can betray your oath of office. That is a very, very dangerous message, and it perhaps is punishable by law. I'm not a lawyer. I'll leave that to the Department of Justice and the Department of War to decide.
Nobody is being asked to break their oath. They're being asked to remember it. To remember the commitment they made to defending this country against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. The men and women of our armed forces didn't make that oath to a president. They made that commitment to the people, the country, and to democracy.